Says Veimhu Amen. Oh, so you have this in front of you. Please keep it open and follow because we don't want a lot of, Eyal does that.
I will do it for the both of us.
Okay. Right, Natalie Young, just the beginning? Just the beginning of Natalie Young. Here we go. They need to open the doors, so. Yes?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said Sad Debbie.
No. Natalie Young now we're going to do.
Okay.
Adonai Sfatai Tiftach.
Friends, good evening, good evening. It's lovely to have so many of you here. Some of you are Jack and Jilling at the moment. You're welcome to stand for 1 minute. It is really important to be together, whether in person or joining us online, for this annual service of remembrance, which year on year feels different, significant but in different ways as the world shifts. We begin by welcoming everyone, people from all walks of life, from all faiths and none, with Ma Tovu, this beautiful prayer for entering a welcoming space, because you are indeed welcome.
Israel, Ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Israel, Ma tovu, ohalecha Yaakov, mishkenotecha Israel.
As we prepare to start this service, I'd like to invite the representatives from our 4 partner organisations to come and stand in front of the 4 pillar candles: West London Synagogue, the Egmont Trust, JAT and the London Gay Men's Chorus, so that they can help us to bring some light into this sanctuary. And with those 4 pillar candles lit, at any point during this evening's service that you'd like to, please come forwards and light 1, 2, as many candles as you need to remember absent loved ones, to remember friends from years ago and from more recent days who have left us, but whose memories remain with us. Please sit down.
This reading is adapted from the Siddur B'chol Levavcha. World AIDS Day, December the 1st, is dedicated to raising awareness of the global AIDS pandemic caused by the spread of HIV infection. HIV has dramatically affected millions of people around the world and shaped our own community, both by the deaths of so many and by the impact on the lives of those living with the HIV virus. Today, we commemorate the ongoing tragedy that the epic of HIV is causing in our world. The HIV crisis continues, in part because of the inability of the peoples of the world, our governments, and our business leaders to see the millions struggling with HIV and AIDS as people of infinite value, each with a unique spark of the divine.
When we look at people who are affected by HIV and AIDS, let us see them as Judaism would have us see them. Let us see each of them as unique individuals and help them to obtain the education, the medicines, the treatment that they deserve. Every person is created b'tselem Elohim, in the image of God.
Recognizing that universal message that each of us has a life that counts, I invite you, if you are able to rise and join us in that sense of coming together as a community, not least because together is our wonderful theme for this evening. The Jewish prayer for being together is the Baruch Hu, but it's really a call and response, a chance for us to say, "Are you there?" and for others to say back, "Hineni, here I am." Please sit down.
At an HIV clinic by Dean Bottomley. Did anybody else even notice him? Were they so wrapped up in their own fears that he was invisible? How could you miss such distress? How could he pass unseen? I saw his young eyes, red and damp, silent tears slipping down a white, drawn, frightened face. He had not got the news he had wanted. A few words had just destroyed his life. "I am sorry, but your test was positive." 8 little words that, Hiroshima-like, had blown his world to pieces. Future gone, no hope, no life. How could he tell all those he loved? Reach out your hand and take mine. You are no leper. There is hope and people who care. You will live long and can have life. There's a mountain you can climb. Drugs can keep the enemy at bay, give you long life with friends, with love and laughter. You can and will have a future, even if it seems far away. Let those who care walk with you. You are not contagious. A touch, a hug, a kiss is not a risk. I would walk by your side until again you can fly. Now on your knees you fear. Time passes and you will stand and then soar. Until that happens, there is me to hold your hand and help you heal. The day will come when you will leave. You will find strength, know the truth and live again. You will leave and I will smile, then turn my hand to those who follow you.
And as you have a changing of the rabbis, we do encourage you to start moving forwards and starting to light those memorial candles.
As we come to the words of the Shema on page 3, feel free to rise if that is your custom, or to remain seated as we find our unity through our diversity.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Shem kevod malchuto le'olam va'ed. Baruch Shem kevod malchuto le'olam va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. Please be seated. We come to the Amidah on the top of page 4. Please rise.
Adonai Svatai Tiftach. Adonai Svatai Tiftach. Ufi Yagid.
אבותינו ואלוהי אמותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי יצחק, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי יעקב, אלוהי רחל, ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומר חסדים טובים, קונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גואל לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם, פוקד שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי מתים אתה רב להושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים, צומח נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישוע, ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיה המתים. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלע. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש. We take some time now for silent thoughts and prayers. You may be seated. Take a moment now to think of all of those people in our lives and around the world who are ill and are in need of a complete restorative healing. We think also of our 4 adopted hostages, of Ariel Cunyo and of David Cunyo, of Arbel Yehud and Emily Damari. May they come home safe and soon. God, we ask for your blessing for healing. Abraham, Yitzchak, Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, Leah, ויברך וירפא את החולים.
Turi Adonai.
We come together now for a prayer for peace.
Oseh shalom bimramav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimramav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol ha'olam. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam.
May the one who makes shalom in heaven send this shalom down to us, down to all the families of Israel, down to all the families of humanity, and down this evening to all those families who are heavy-hearted in their mourning. Ve'imru, and let us say, Amen. Before we move into the Yizkor, the memorial component of this evening's service, today is Rosh Chodesh Kislev. Now, if you're Jewish, you probably know what that means. If you're not, you probably think I've said 3 words of gobbledygook. But Rosh Chodesh Kislev literally means the new month of Kislev. It is the 1st of December and it's the 1st of Kislev. A certain festival occurs on the 25th of December, and this year a Jewish festival occurs on the 25th of Kislev, meaning that this year Hanukkah and Christmas coincide. That particular festival, at least the Jewish one, is about bringing light into the darkness, and certainly within Christianity and Christmas, this is the time of year where many people are lighting Advent candles, putting up their Christmas decorations, bringing some light into these dark times. May we, on this Rosh Chodesh Kislev, as we move to remembering, as we recognize the darkness around us, commit ourselves once again to bringing more light into this world. Today, on World AIDS Day, in the month leading up to Hanukkah, before we pause to remember those who have lost their lives to HIV-related illnesses, we first give thanks, Al Hanisim, for the wonders of the enduring strength of the human spirit, for Al Hagavurot, and for the heroic acts of those who stood strong in the days of prejudice, for Al HaTeshuot, and for the victories in the advancement of anti-retroviral medication, for Al HaNiflaot, and for the marvelous deeds of the healthcare professionals, for Al HaNechamot, and for the compassionate support of friends and relatives, Sha'asita la'avotenu, that you, God, enabled for those who went before us, Bayamim Hahem, in those early days of HIV and AIDS, Uvazman Hazer, and in these more hopeful times. May the time come soon when this terrible disease will become but a nightmare from history, and yet until that time, we are duty-bound to assist those who are ill, and in pain. As we rise, please stand. Let us pause to remember those who have lost their lives to HIV-related illnesses, those we loved, those we knew, and those millions around the world too numerous to even begin to comprehend. I invite you now to say aloud or quietly in your hearts the names of those whom you are remembering. But if you do feel strong enough, say their name aloud. Too many names were forgotten. Too many people's conditions buried under carpets. Too many people's history and love erased. Let us, as I look around this sanctuary, reclaim those people and honor their names. Tonight, we remember.
Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow. I am the sun on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awake in the morning hush, I am the swift, uplifting rush of quiet birds in circling flight. I am the soft starlight at night. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I did not die.
Zichronam livracha. May their memories be an enduring blessing as we say, Yikadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah,
Amen.
ve'alma divrach chirutei, ve'amlich malchutei, b'chayechon v'yomechon, ובחיי תכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו, אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה Tushbachata v'nechemata, diamiran ba'alma v'imru, amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen.
Israel,
the source of peace in heaven, send this peace down to us, down to all the families of humanity, down to each and every one of us with heavy hearts, for Imru, and let us say, Amen.
Amen.
Please sit down. We have this beautiful tradition in this annual service that we try and find a song that is not from the Jewish world, although we always claim a bit of Jewish influence somewhere. This might be Brian Epstein, I don't know, but in any case, we always try and claim a little bit of Jewish influence, but nonetheless, we find a song that unites us. We wanted something on the theme of together, and what could possibly be better than All Together Now by the Beatles. So Maya's going to kick us off, and when you feel the mood, when you feel you're beginning to lift from the sorrow to the joy of being together, of standing shoulder to shoulder, stand up, open your lungs, and belt it out.
1, 2, 3, 4. Can I have a little more? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I love you. A, B, C, D. Can I bring my friend to tea? E, F, G, H, I, J. I love you. Bum, 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 ba-dum.
Sail the ship,
Bum, ba-dum,
chop the tree,
bum, ba-dum,
skip the rope,
bum, ba-dum.
look at me.
All together now.
All together now, all together now, all together now, all together now.
Black, white, green, red.
Can I take my friend to bed? Pink, brown, yellow, orange, blue, I love you.
All together now.
All together now,
All together now.
all together now,
All together now.
all together now,
All together now.
all together now, all together now, all together now,
All together now.
all together.
Bum, 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 bum,
Sail the ship,
bum, bum,
chop the tree,
bum, bum,
skip the rope,
bum, bum.
look at me.
All together now.
All together now,
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 All together.
all together now,
All together.
all together now,
All together.
all together now, all together now. Friends, this is the moment when I think we're going to head outside for a little tipple. If you want to stay in here and reflect or come forward and light a candle, you're welcome to do so for a few more minutes. But can I ask everyone else to make their way outside for a l'chaim, that wonderful Jewish toast to life.
road. Come on, let's show you the way to go. Just put your trust in me. I'll try not to let you down. Let you down, let you down. The job is hard to do, but all we can is down. 'Cause we can help each other.
עיניו ועולה לו שיר מלב, זה סימן שהוא אוהב. ואם כשבא הערב, אחרי שהוא עמל, אם הוא נח והוא שלב, זה סימן שהוא אוהב. גם אני הולך ושר לי, ומבוקר עד ערב מסתובב, בדרכים בהן הייתי, אנשים שמחים ראיתי, שעשו לי שמח על הלב. גם אני הולך ושר לי, זה סימן שאני אוהב. מישהו בדרך הולך ומחייך ושורק לו שיר ערב, זה סימן שהוא אוהב. כשאיש אוחז גיטרה ושר מולחן הולך, אם עד בוקר הוא יושב, זה סימן שהוא אוהב. גם אני הולך ושר לי, ומבוקר עד ערב מסתובב, בדרכים בהן הייתי, אנשים שמחים ראיתי, שעשו לי שמח על הלב. גם אני הולך ושר לי, זה סימן שאני אוהב. גם אני הולך ושר לי, ומבוקר עד ערב מסתובב, בדרכים בהן הייתי, אנשים שמחים ראיתי, שעשו לי שמח על הלב. גם אני הולך ושר לי, זה סימן שאני אוהב. גם אני הולך ושר לי.
Anyone who ever loved could look at me and know that I love you. Anyone who ever dreamed could look at me and know I dream of you. Knowing I love you. every time you go away. Say it's goodbye, dear. Loving you the way I take you back. Without you, I die. Knowing I love you so. Anyone who had a heart would take me in her arms and love me too. You couldn't really have and hurt me like you hurt me and be so untrue. So what can I do? Knowing I love you so. Hey, anyone who had a heart would take me in her arms and love me too. You couldn't really have a heart and hurt me like you hurt and be so untrue. Anyone who had a heart would love me too. Anyone who had a heart would surely take me in her arms and always love me and love me, love me. I want you. Anyone who had a heart would love me too. Anyone who had a heart would surely take me in her arms and always love me, love me. And why won't you? Anyone who had a heart would love me too. Anyone who had a heart would surely take me. Anyone would take me. Why won't no one's gonna love you like I do. No one's gonna make you feel the way I do. No one.
I'd like to dedicate this song to little Junior Parker, a cousin of mine that's going on, but we'd like to kind of carry on
did nobody no good, no how. That's why I don't cry. That's why I don't cry. Laughing sometimes does somebody some good somehow. That's why I'm laughing now. I'm laughing now. Loving never did me no good, no how, no how. That's why I can't love you now. That's why I can't love you now. Lying never did nobody no good, no how, no how. So why am I lying now? So why am I lying now? So why am I lying now?
Yeah, yeah.
1, 1, 1, 1.
One, two, one, one. Do you want me to speak now?
Yeah, yeah. You can just go test, test, test.
Test, test. 1, 2. Maybe a bit more. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
à vos amours, à vos amours. Parlez-leur de cette fille aux yeux noirs et de son rêve fou. Moi, ce que je veux, c'est écrire des histoires qui arrivent jusqu'à vous. C'est tout. Voilà, 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 voilà qui je suis. Voilà, même si mes amis, j'ai
One.
Oh, yeah.
One.
voilà qui je suis. Me voilà, même si mise à nu, c'est fini. C'est ma gueule, c'est mon cri. Me voilà, tant pis.
One. One.
Voilà, reste ici, moi, mon rêve, mon oui. Comme j'en crève, comme j'en ris, voilà. Et dans le silence, ne partez pas, j'en supplie, ça me sauvera peut-être pas. Faire sans vous, je sais pas comment. Mon ami qui s'en va pour toujours. Je veux qu'on l'aime, moi je sais pas, mais en aimer mes contours. Voilà qui je suis, me voilà même si mise à nu c'est fini. Me voilà dans le bruit et dans la fureur aussi. Regardez-moi enfant, et mes yeux et mes mains, tout ce que j'ai est ici. C'est ma gueule, c'est mon cri, me voilà, me voilà, me voilà.
Now the band is playing very slow. Once again I'll get my coat and go along the wall. Flower waiting by the wall without the wind. I want to face the music at all. Please, won't somebody dance with me? Start up a romance with me. Just someone to care, someone so rare for a dance with me. I feel so silly in my pink shoes. So many partners, but none of them will choose a lonely wallflower growing very tired into the smoke.
May I have the pleasure of this dance?
Goodness gracious. 11 years ago we started this. It's, I think it's becoming a bit of a habit. 11 years of an affair. We should probably get married. Oh, I forgot. I'm already married. Sorry, I forgot about that. Welcome to, this is the 11th time we've done this. Can you believe it? It's 11 years we've done this incredible collaboration with these wonderful friends of ours. We've done 13 World AIDS Days altogether, but 11 with this marvelous group of incredible men, and Simon, and thank you, just thank you. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. I get a bit of a boring job, so look, just relax, enjoy. It's you'll be dancing, you'll be singing, you'll be crying, you'll be laughing, all of that. There's not going to be any issues. The only if there's a fire alarm or something like that, just look out for me, or one of us will get you out safely. But apart from that, it's fine. Everything's okay. So I'm going to hand over to, where is she? Oh, Rabbi Emily, who's going to say a few words. Are you giving this mic back after?
Gathering here together on this World AIDS Day, I'm reminded of Psalm 133. How good and how pleasant it is to be together in unity. Or in Hebrew, Hine matovu manaim shevet achim gam yachad. That last word, yachad, well, it means unity, but it could also mean together. And that's our theme for this evening. Tonight, we come together in unity to remember those we've loved and lost to HIV/AIDS, and to provide support for those living with HIV and AIDS in sub-Saharan Africa through donations to the Egmont Trust. So whether you're here tonight as a member of WLS, or a guest of our Rainbow Drop-In Project, or you're a representative of the Jewish AIDS Trust or the Egmont Trust, a member of the London Gay Men's Chorus, or a guest who simply wanted a place to reflect, to remember, and support, your presence means so much to us. This coming week in synagogue, we will be reading a story about our patriarch, Jacob, who has just fled from his home in fear of his life. As the day fades, he lays on the hard ground with a rock as his pillow. All alone, he drifts into sleep, and from sleep into a dream. A marvelous staircase reaches up from the ground into heaven itself. At the top of the staircase was the radiance of God's presence. And all along that staircase were angels ascending and descending. And when Jacob looked to his side, there was God beside him. Jacob awoke from his dream. Surely God is in this place, and I didn't know it. It's not the only time that God appears to a patriarch. Several weeks ago, we read of Abraham receiving 3 guests to his tent who come bearing the prophetic message that soon Sarah will conceive a son. But before those guests arrive, it is God who visits Abraham. Abraham, who at that time was in need of healing. The story highlights the importance of visiting the sick. When we perform this mitzvah, we are following God's example. Jewish law goes even further than that, suggesting that it's not just a nice thing to do. It suggests that the healing benefits of visits are so important that if we don't visit those who are suffering from illnesses, it's similar to those who engage in bloodshed. Yet in the early days of the AIDS epidemic, we know that there were many who suffered alone. Some were left alone because others were frightened. In Tony Kushner's brilliant Angels in America, the character Pryor languishes in his hospital bed, desperate for his beloved Lewis to appear by his side. Lewis, meanwhile, cannot bear to confront the truth face to face that his lover is dying. Alone in his apartment, Pryor has his first Jacob moment. The stage direction has the following note: there is a creaking and a groaning from the bedroom ceiling, which rains plastered dust. The bedside light flickers wildly. Then there is a great blaze of triumphal music heralding. The light turns an extraordinary, harsh, cold, pale blue. Then a rich, brilliant, warm golden color, then a hot, bilious green, and then finally a spectacular royal purple. Seeing this, Pryor exclaims, "God Almighty!" And then his good humor returns. Very Steven Spielberg. Is it a true spiritual experience? Or is it, along with Pryor's other visions, which include an angel, furious that humanity's progress has driven God away, simply his mind's attempt to cope with losing his partner as he is losing his life? Is Jacob's spiritual experience real? Or is it his mind's attempt to self-soothe after a traumatic experience? Both men are alone. Both are living in a state of fear. One imagines that God has withdrawn from the universe. The other is reassured that God is right there, close at hand. Yet God's presence had been unknown at first. We came to this synagogue tonight for all sorts of reasons, some to remember and some to pray, some to sing, and many of us to eat. I wonder how many of us came hoping for a spiritual experience. Now, it's up to all of us to define this evening for ourselves, but being in this beautiful building, surrounded by wonderful people, it's hard not to feel that wonderful energy that flows between us when we gather, especially when we gather together for a purpose like this, to support those whose work is making a critical difference in the world. Later on, you'll hear more about our charitable aims, but for now, let us enjoy this moment of unity.
Come on, everybody, and let's take a rap. Fellas, find her an empty lap. Fellas, Dolly, you'll never go away again. Hello, Dolly, well, hello, Dolly, glad to see you back. Let's thank our lucky stars. You're looking great, Dolly, awesome way, Dolly, you're still growing, you're overwhelmed and overpowered. We hear the eyes tinkle, see the lights twinkle, and you still get lots of sparkling handsome men. So, golly gee, fellas, find her a vacant knee, fellas. Dolly, I'll never go away. Dolly, I'll never go away. Dolly, I'll never go away again. No, never again. Do up a do up a do a do buddy, do up a do up a do a do buddy, do up a do up a do a do buddy, do up a do up a do a do buddy. Ooh ah, ooh ah. Why do fools fall in love?
Why do birds sing so gay? And lovers awake at break of day. Why do they fall in love?
Why do fools do?
Oh, why does the rain fall from up above? Why do fools fall in love? Why do they fall in love? Love is a losing game. Love can be a shame. I know a fool you see, for that fool is me. Tell me why. Tell me why.
Do up a do up a do a do buddy, do up a do up a do a do buddy, do up a do up a do a do buddy, do up a do up a do a do buddy. Ooh ah, ooh ah. Why do fools fall in love?
Why do birds sing so gay? And lovers awake at break of day. Why do they fall in love? Oh, why does the rain fall from up above? Why do fools fall in love? Why do they fall in love?
Do up a does my heart skip a crazy beat? For I know it will reach defeat. Tell me why. Tell me why. Why does fall in love? I could have my Gucci on, I could wear my Louis Vuitton, but even with nothing on, bet I made you look. I made you look. I bet I made you. And once you get a taste, you'll never be the same. This ain't no ordinary, it's that 40-carat cake. Ooh, tell me what you gonna do? What you gonna do about it? Cause I'm about to make a scene, double up that sunscreen. I'm about to turn the heat up, gonna make your glasses steam. Ooh, tell me what you gonna do? What you gonna do about it? I can guarantee your jaw will drop, cause they don't make a lot of what I got. Ladies, if it's you, it's your bop. I could have my I look good in my Versace dress. Take it off, but I'm hotter when my morning hair's a mess. But even with my hoodie on, bet I made you look. I made you look. Ooh, I made you once. You get a taste of it. This ain't ordinary. It's that 40-carat cake. Oh, tell me what you gonna do? Ooh, what you gonna do? I don't know what. I guarantee you don't, 'cause they don't make a lot of what I got. Ladies, if you're curious, you're Gucci on, Gucci on. Louis Vuitton, even with nothing on. But I made you look, said I made you look. Yeah, I look good in my Versace dress. Take it off, but I'm hotter when my morning hair's a mess. But even with my hoodie on, bet I made you look. I made you look.
Please give them a big round of applause. This is the London Games Chorus. I hate technology. Hello, can you hear me now? Okay. A big thank you to all of you, but a special thank you to the synagogue, to David and to Jim for inviting us back year on year. It's a really special event in our calendar, and we wouldn't miss it for the world. So thank you so much for having us for year 11, I hear. We're already back next year. It's in the diary, so don't worry. This is the ensemble, and the chorus had a quick change, so please welcome back the must voices of the London Gay Men's Chorus. Take it away, Laurie. Thank you.
Still I need your kissing to keep me from freezing each night. I got a hot water bottle, but nothing I gotta take the place of you, holding me tight. Steam heat I got, steam heat I got, steam heat, but I need your love to keep away the cold. I need your love to keep away the cold. I need your love to keep
Is this working? Okay. Just do this. It's been another year when the horrors of world events and the inherited situation of our new government have taken precedence in the news, on the streets, and in people's consciousness and conversations. Some of this has focused on the day-to-day challenges of living that face many of us, but life-changing issues that affect some have slipped further down most agendas. We hear very little about HIV and AIDS these days, and many people believe erroneously that there is a cure that has pretty much eradicated the condition. There are drugs that can mitigate the effects of HIV, reduce viral load, and enable many sufferers to manage their lives more effectively, providing they don't have a negative response to those drugs. But there is not a complete cure, and HIV and AIDS have not gone away. Receiving an HIV diagnosis can have a significant emotional effect, as well as affecting physical well-being, and this can be equally life-disrupting. The numbers of reported cases of HIV in younger people has reduced, but worryingly, and looking around this audience, this would apply to many, in people over 50, reported cases of HIV and other sexually transmitted infections are on the increase. In many instances, these are diagnosed far later than when first contracted, as these older generations believe they are immune. Practical and emotional support for all those infected is still an important aspect of treatment. This vital support can enable those affected to maintain manageable lifestyles, but it is rarer to find in overstretched statutory services these days. In order to reduce new infections across the world, there is an ongoing need for awareness raising and education programs that enable people to understand the need to maintain personal sexual safety, whatever their background or their faith. In some Jewish communities, there is an increased understanding, I believe here, that it is behavior, not faith, that enables transmission. But in others, there is still the misguided belief that HIV does not affect Jews. As well as supporting individual clients, JAT has been involved in sex education and HIV education programs for both adults and children for many years. There is also massive ignorance in the Western world of the huge numbers of people in Africa infected and how many children's lives are seriously affected by HIV. The Egmont Trust are providing essential support through grassroots projects that best serve their local communities that they work with. This World AIDS Day concert, that is, I now find, has been held for 13 years, is, as far as I'm aware, the only event that publicly recognizes that HIV is an issue for the Jewish community. And everyone at JAT very much appreciates the contribution West London Synagogue has made to that increased awareness and acceptance. JAT were the recipients of a legacy donation a couple of years ago that continues to provide sufficient funds for us to continue and develop our work. But we all recognise the need to support other less fortunate communities. We are delighted and honoured to be able to support this excellent event that will enable the Egmont Trust to continue its vital work. This heartwarming event is a real mitzvah for our communities in such troubled times. As ever, my wholehearted thanks to Martin Phillips, Jim Fletcher, Rabbi David Mitchell, ladies, and everybody else at West London who has been involved in the organisation of the event. And thank you too to the choir, who once again are providing us with an evening of beautiful and emotive songs. Songs that I'm sure will have affected your heartstrings, brought laughter and lumps to your throat for everybody, and for me have brought back many lovely memories. However, once again, our biggest thank you is to all of you who have paid to come and enjoy the evening. For several years now, this annual event and your generous donations have made life more bearable for adults and children living with HIV. I know that for many, the current financial crisis has already had a significant effect, and we are extremely grateful that you have been able to join us and contribute to the collection. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Good evening, everyone. I hate to keep you much longer from the concert, but I am so grateful to everyone at West London Synagogue for inviting me back here again. I could not be more delighted, and I just want to speak to you for a little while about the work of the Egmont Trust. Egmont supports small and grassroots organisations in East and Southern Africa, and who transform the lives of children and communities impacted by HIV and AIDS on a daily basis. In the 6 countries that we operate in, over 25 million people are infected with HIV, which translates to roughly 1 in 10. Every age group, every community, and every level of society is impacted. These countries are also some of the poorest in the world. Here, there is no social safety net, little governmental support, and more than half of the population live below the poverty line. Over 11 million children have lost one or both parents to AIDS, often leaving them in the care of family members who cannot afford to feed, clothe, or educate them. The impact of HIV and AIDS on some of the world's poorest people remains immense, unrelenting, and persistent. While testing, counselling, and medication are available, there is often not the education to understand what HIV is and how to manage it. There is often such a distance between communities and healthcare centres that people cannot access care. There is often such a stigma that people hide a diagnosis even from close family members and don't take medication. There is often not enough food, meaning that medication, even if taken, does not work effectively. The local organisations that we support, our partners, come from these communities. They address gender-based violence. They provide nutritional support, access to healthcare, education and employment skills for HIV-affected families. They bridge the gap between the support available and those unable to reach it. While the need is undeniable, I'd like to tell you why we believe that Egmont's approach is the most effective to making a real difference. We're non-prescriptive. We don't tell our partners what to do. We find those doing it and those who are closest to the issues, who know best. And the change that these local organisations make brings about the most long-lasting and sustainable change. We're cost-effective. In sub-Saharan Africa, £1 goes a very long way. Operating locally, our partners create a larger impact for relatively small investment. We add value. We have a portfolio of over 50 partners, and we offer a platform for them to come together, share experience and share expertise. We then support them to grow and develop their projects organically and to increase their reach and impact. And finally, we give 100% of every donation we receive directly to our partners. We have extremely generous trustees and patrons who pay all of our operational costs. So supporting Egmont, you can be safe in the knowledge that every pound that you donate will go directly to those impacted on the ground. Now, I really don't want to keep you very much longer from this concert, but if I may, I'd like to tell you a quick story. The story of Tanaka. He was born with HIV in rural Malawi, and he spent a lot of his youth not accepting his diagnosis or taking medication. That was until he was invited to join a youth group set up by one of our partners. As a member of the group, he not only accepted his diagnosis and started taking his medication, but also became a key advocate, reaching and supporting countless other young people also struggling with their diagnoses. While gaining a degree in public health in 2017, he was voted as a youth champion for the International AIDS Society and has spoken publicly around the world. The impact of Egmont's partners' work not only changed his life immeasurably, but by empowering him, has changed the lives of all those that he has supported and inspired. It is not just about reaching one life, but about sustainably transforming whole communities and future generations. This is just one of many such stories. I was here last year, and we were very grateful to receive your support. The support that you raised last year has already gone on to support our partners. I'm going to give a few examples. Your donations ensured that young children infected with HIV in rural Malawi received sufficient nutrition to take their medication. Your donations provided vocational training for young girls with HIV in Zambia, enabling them to earn money, gain independence, and provide for their families. Your donations brought together community members with HIV in a village in Zimbabwe, enabling them to share their diagnoses, seek medical support, while at the same time removing the stigma attached and allowing them to play an active role in educating their communities. The support of the West London Synagogue has already played a part in transforming so many lives. Tonight, if you would like to continue supporting the work of our partners, every single penny that you donate will go direct to them. And in sub-Saharan Africa, every penny makes a difference. Thank you so much for inviting me here.
Yes, my friend, it's raining again today. I never understood why you chose to stay in a climate that's mostly wet and grey, when what you loved was a sun so hot it turned the green grass brown. And the rain keeps falling down. I thought the sky would cry itself dry by this time. Thought that I would see the sun by now. One more tear might wash away this God-forsaken town, and the rain keeps falling down. Who am I? A regular kind of guy. I never let the clouds clutter up my sky. Learn to party, but never learn to cry. And even now my tears won't move. They're painted on a clown. And the rain keeps falling down. I wish that I could let go like a storm cloud, burst through the dam like a flood, breaking down a wall. Heaven seems to weep with far less reason, but I can't cry at all. I thought the sky would cry itself dry by this time. Thought that I would see the sun by now. One more tear might wash away this God-forsaken town, and the rain keeps falling down. Yes, the rain keeps falling down.
Tonight eternity's an open door. Don't ever stop doing the things you do. Don't go. In every breath I take, I'm breathing you. Euphoria, forever till the end of time. From now on, only you and I. We're going up, 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 up. Euphoria, an everlasting peace of heart, a beating love within my heart. We're going up, 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 up. We're all alone in our own universe. We are free, where everything's allowed and love comes first. Forever and ever, together, we sail into infinity. We're higher and higher and higher, we're reaching for divinity. Euphoria, forever till the end of time. From now on, only you and I. We're going up, 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 up. Euphoria, an everlasting peace of heart, a beating love within my heart. We're going up, 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 up. An everlasting peace of heart, a beating love within my heart. We're going up, 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 up. We're going up.
Friends, I'm afraid that's not good enough. We've got to make a lot more noise than that. The London Gamers Chorus! It's very Jewish to argue about numbers. This is not our 11th collaboration. It's our 11 and a half collaboration. And that's because earlier this summer at a West London synagogue wedding in deepest, darkest Sussex, the morning after London's Gay Pride March, this rabbi and several bleary-eyed gentlemen who are now looking very glamorous were there in the countryside singing Seasons of Love for a couple from this synagogue as they walked down the aisle. It was utterly magical, and of course, it was utterly brilliant and professional, because that's what you always bring. You've brought across all those years and that half moment as well. Love, laughter, noise, and above all else, energy. Energy that this world can be a better place. And I, on behalf of this community and the Jewish AIDS Trust, for whom I'm immensely proud to be a patron, want to thank you so, so much. Now, Simon hates the limelight, even though he likes standing there, but he prefers having his back to us. But I still think we need to acknowledge Simon for what he does. He's amazing. And finally, I want to acknowledge the organisers of this event, the staff of the synagogue, but particularly Martin and Jim. They've had a busy week. We've had 2 mega events here, and they've both been spectacular. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Now, at the risk of this becoming an Oscar speech, I also want to acknowledge one other thing, that we take for granted the world in which we live. We don't always mark the passage of time the way we should. All those years ago, 13 years ago, when we had our very first World AIDS Day service in the sanctuary, some of us were genuinely nervous about what might happen, what criticism we might receive. We received none. We received praise. 10 years ago, when equal marriage came into effect, in December, on the 10th of December, 6 people in this room, and I was one of them, got to stand over there and get married. And I want to say to my fellow grooms, happy anniversary. And to serenade us on our anniversary month, I believe if you all shout the word encore, we get my reward. Encore! Encore!
take it to the right.